Virgos, I'm back and I am here to do a love reading for you, to ask the universe what is coming up for you in the remainder of July of 2024, moving into August of 2024. I hope you guys made it comfortably through the Uranus-Mars conjunction and that all is well with you. So, universe, I just ask, what is coming up for my Virgo signs in love and life in the remainder of July 2024? What is coming up for my Virgos? What messages do you have for my Virgos? What messages do you have for my Virgos? What messages do you have for my Virgos, universe? Interesting. You could be dealing with a rather immature water sign person who, I'm sensing there's some behavior here. It almost feels like it almost feels like a romantic tantrum, like someone who it feels almost like an energy of someone who purposefully does stuff that it's reasonable for someone to feel jealous, and then when that person feels jealous, they act like they're being mistreated. It's almost like someone who purposefully triggers behaviors of being upset or offended in their partner so that they can draw this emotion out of them of essentially narcissistic supply, and making them feel like they're a bad person. It's basically, it's like an art of drawing the self-esteem out of someone into yourself, which is very unhealthy. But that's what I'm sensing with this. And this person could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And because it's a knight, it feels like someone who either is immature or is behaving very immaturely, regardless of age. Universe, what is coming up for my Virgos? What advice do you have for my Virgos in love and in life? So there could be some kind of lack of communication here or lack of movement in relationship to commitment. So this could be someone who is not moving forward on commitment, even if they have made promises to commit, is what I'm sensing. Oh. And with the Seven of Cups, I'd say that this is definitely leaving you confused. This could also be the other person either treating you like you're an option, making you feel like you're an option, or perhaps even wanting you to feel like you are an option as a way to play you. So yeah, that's definitely not good. Keep seeing the King of Swords. So definitely this could be someone who is being emotionally cruel, is the sense that I'm getting. This is someone very cold, very calculating, very manipulative is what I'm sensing. Someone who really just is very defensive and guarded, and very much thinks of their own power and their own ego, and is not giving anything really emotionally. It feels like someone who's very cold, calculating, and defensive, and in relationship to emotion, because we saw the Knight of Cups in the reverse, this is someone who's very kind of underhanded and manipulative. It's like when they act emotional, it's never in a way that is meant to fulfill or satisfy or comfort you. It's done as a means of creating more power for themselves. And this could also be someone who is being very verbally harsh. So this is you as the Empress. I feel like this is you needing to be reminded of your value, and or to come out of a place of worrying, perhaps about money with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. There could be some fear or paranoia, but I feel like this is the universe saying, it's all here in your head. This is what I'm seeing. I saw these pentacles and these stars in the pentacles, and then I saw the stars in her crown. It's like the universe is saying, the pentacles are there in your mind. They are there if you claim them, if you manifest them, if you think as if you have them, then you have them. It's all about how you think. It's all about you. You are the one with the power. And so if you are perhaps facing some kind of challenge, perhaps relating to your profession or your financial stability, and this has caused you to maybe drop boundaries with this toxic person that you really feel that you don't want to or that you shouldn't have. It could be based in money, something to do with having someone to feel connected to, attached to, stable with. And the universe is saying your money is there. It's all in your head. You just have to claim that you have it, and you are this empress, and it will rain down upon you. So let's do a Celtic cross for you guys. Let me shuffle the deck a little more. What is coming up for my Virgos? Yeah, because this person also comes off like a King of Pentacles. It could be that they make themselves out to be some kind of provider or some kind of wealthy person. And so it has this, and it's like, look, it's like he's holding this pentacle and he's kind of looking down into the side, like disinterestedly, like, oh, look what I have. Oh, don't you want it? And it's, I feel like this is it feels almost like this is someone who purposefully tries to draw you in with money, and who uses money perhaps to mask or justify their behavior. All right, so universe, what is coming up for my Virgos in July of 2024? Interesting. Page of Swords. Ah, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So, underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like this could be you feeling defensive or trying to fight off some kind of poverty mindset, or maybe fears and paranoia in relationship to financial loss. Maybe there was a loss of job or something along those lines. Or maybe this could also be the network and community of people around you. This could be also a situation where maybe there's been some slander spoken about you, some negative words spoken about you, and you're feeling defensive in relationship to the viewpoints of the people around you. But I also feel that this could have a definite strong financial implication of maybe somebody who's trying to fight off financial loss. With the Sun in the reverse and the Hermit in the reverse, I feel like this is someone who's not exactly, like the Sun is there, the light is there, and look, the Hermit is holding the lantern with the light in front of them, but they're just not necessarily standing in the power and the knowledge that they do have. The light is there. But with the Hermit in the reverse, could be someone who is being too outwardly focused, maybe seeking others for a sense of reality, truth, or wisdom more than they should be. But this, essentially, I feel like this is the universe saying you have all the things you need. You have the clarity that you need. You have the wisdom that you need. You have the insight and the knowledge that you need to help yourself through whatever challenges you're facing. And all you need to do is turn yourself into the upright, and then you can and then you're in the sun, and then you're in the warmth of the sun. Which is the which is the most optimistic and powerful card. So, yes, I feel like the universe is saying this, it's really just as simple as all the substance is there, all the wisdom is there. That it's just as simple as realizing that you have the power and taking hold of the things you've been shown. I feel almost as if this feels like an energy of someone who has received revelations, but they maybe they're just not putting in the time to do their meditation or their prayer time throughout the day, or to fully believe and have faith in the things that they've been shown. And then we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse to the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, this definitely could be a situation where there's been a loss of work, loss of a job. But this also could be a situation where someone messed up and said too much. Maybe there was some kind of verbal cutting in this like in this situation with this person, that maybe someone feels like they said too much. Someone feels like they shouldn't have said what they said. And with the Star in the reverse, this could be a situation that maybe somebody feels like they want to come back and they want to try to heal this situation, but they feel as if maybe it can't be healed. Maybe they're concerned as to whether or not it can. Maybe it's just a feeling of like still being hurt over words that were spoken, or feeling as if they said too much, perhaps. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We also see Libra and Taurus here, and Gemini. And so this is someone who feels like they want to come back, but they're not necessarily feeling as if they're wanted. They're feeling it makes them feel very unfabulous, the thought of coming back. So this is, and whether or not this person comes back and you accept them is up to you. You know, that's something that you need to meditate on and decide if that's best for you. But that's how this person appears to be feeling, is as if they think that they're not wanted. So with the King of Wands here, you know, this is an energy of like someone, they want to feel good about themselves. They want they want to feel, you know, prideful, and I'd say that they do want to take action too, and they do have desire towards you. But with the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I'd say that they're assuming that you're not going to be very happy with them, and that you're probably not going to cooperate. So I feel that is where they're coming from. Yeah, and then we have the Three of Swords underneath that, basically implying that they don't want to get their heart broken, and so they're biding their time. You could be dealing with the Pisces. They're biding their time, waiting and hoping that maybe if they wait, it will work the situation out. Okay, so here at the core of the reading, I'm seeing the Page of Swords to the Eight of Wands in the reverse. This definitely looks to me like someone who is keeping they're keeping their eye on you. They're watching you. They could be watching you online. We have the world here. So they could definitely be keeping an eye on you on the internet, but they're not communicating. So we want to find out why that is, why they're not communicating. With the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, in the subconscious place, this could be a situation where maybe there was some kind of bad news in relationship to a financial matter, or this could be someone who they are invested, but they are still invested, but they're just not really taking any action right now. There is a solid level of interest and serious investment in you, but they are not taking action. It's like they're just moving so slowly that it just appears that they're not doing anything right now. In the recent past with the Page of Wands, this could be somebody who was acting very passionately and impetuously. And maybe it was a situation where it felt more free and more invigorating. And I'd say that this is someone who definitely feels strong passion for you. But with the Page of Wands, it feels like somebody who is not really, I don't want to say somebody who isn't committed, because we also have the Hierophant here. But I feel, and we also have the Justice here. But I would say that it almost feels like somebody who isn't really holding themselves entirely accountable when it comes to you, that they're not really being fully accountable or mature when it comes to you, is what I'm sensing. And I'm almost sensing it's because, like with the Justice here in the conscious mind, I feel like it's definitely someone who has a strong sense of what's right and wrong, and because it's in the upright, as well as the Hierophant here, they do have a strong sense of right and wrong, But maybe it is that very sense of right and wrong that is stopping them from being able to take action at the moment. It could be that they're in a situation with a third party. We do have the Three of Cups here. So it could be a situation where there's a third party, maybe another earth sign, could be a Taurus or another Virgo, where they owe something to someone else, and maybe they are legally bound to this person or bound in some other way, and they want to leave them, but they can't at the moment. And because of their strong sense of what's right and wrong, not only of what this other person deserves, but of what you deserve as well, that could be causing them to not take action at the moment. But I'd say that this is, this is a person who has, it feels like good intentions, even if this person isn't always above board, it feels like someone who is kind of at their core a good person. So in the near future, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hierophant. So what this could be a situation, because we have the Three of Cups here in the reverse, it feels like this could definitely be a third party. And this could be saying that either this person is stuck in their connection to this person, but because it is in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse, I do sense that it's possible that this could be implying that this person will be, it almost feels like an energy of saying that this person will be, hold on one second guys, that this person will be committed to you as soon as their connection to this other person is complete and is fulfilled, whatever that is. Yeah, so with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, this could be this person. Yeah, so it definitely feels like it's a third party situation. It's a third party who's in the way. And I don't feel like this is someone that they want more than you. It just feels like someone that they feel that they owe something to. With the World in the reverse, this definitely feels to me like an energy of somebody who is afraid that if they don't take their chance with you, as right away, that essentially they're going to lose their chance, because this cycle with this last person that I'm sensing here is not finished, that they're going to end up, that they're worried that they will lose out on their ability to start something fully new and committed with you. Because I definitely feel like this is someone who cares for you and who desires you, but it just also feels like it's this strong sense of justice that is holding them. I almost feel like this person is kind of not taking action and not talking to you and standing back to see what you will do, to see if you'll go off with someone else, to see if you will, what you will do, essentially. And I think that this could have something to do with them kind of testing you almost, to see if they think that you are dedicated and devoted, but not to say that they're in a position to have the right to test you or that they're in the right. I just kind of sense that a little bit, that this person is watching you and being like, what will they do? This does kind of feel like a rather childish and selfish person who expects a lot from you, but doesn't really give that in return. So, and then with the final outcome we have, and this is just, at the moment, this is the outcome. It could shift, it could alter. We have the Lovers in the reverse. So what I feel like this is someone not making a choice, or not making a choice between two people in the near future. This could also be them kind of keeping you in a place where the way that things feel between you makes you feel like this is some kind of low-level, uncommitted connection where they can just kind of come in and out at will. Even though I don't sense that that is their overall motive towards you, I sense that that's kind of, it almost feels like this person is testing you, that they're almost mistreating you or neglecting you and then standing back to see how you'll react, to see who you really are, almost. So Universe, what is this Page of Swords to the Eight of Wands? Yeah, this is someone who's worried. This could be you worried in your situation about your finances, as we were speaking before, or this could be this person very worried that you are going to move forward. Yeah, Page of Swords again. So I feel like what this is, is this is someone who has a passionate idea of what they want with you. They want to move forward with you, but they feel like there's something that is standing in their way to moving forward, and that is Hierophant. That is, yeah, this Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, you can't make it up. Queen of Pentacles and Hierophant right here, and then Queen of Pentacles and Hierophant right here. It is this other Queen of Pentacles. It's this other party that they are in a position of commitment with. There could definitely be a Taurus involved here. And with the Ten of Wands, they feel kind of like giving up. I feel like this is someone who definitely feels like they've done wrong by you. They love you. With the Two of Cups here, they have strong emotions for you. But they feel very much like they've messed up. And I would say that in this Six of Pentacles, there's three people here. So it feels like this is someone who's been having to balance between you and another party. It feels like an energy with the other party of someone who they're just kind of showing charity and commitment to, but that you are the one that they actually want. Universe, is there anything else for this Page of Page of Swords to the Eight of Wands in the reverse? So with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, I almost feel like this is someone who's choosing to behave in a way that is coming off a bit like a player, but it's not because that's who they really are, and it's not because that's what they really want. I feel like it's because they feel stuck in this situation, and they for some reason they can't get out, and so they feel like they're having to behave in a way that is causing you to see them as a player. And I think that that's something that they actually really don't want and really don't like. But that's not the core of what I'm sensing from this person. This person has a strong sense of commitment and of right and wrong. This could be someone who is kind of rather flirty. Universe, what is this? Is there anything else for this page of... What is this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse in the subconscious space? This is someone who is still holding on to you, and they're very sad. They're worried. How they feel internally is that they feel that they've messed things up and that you're not going to take them back. They're very worried about that. But we have the Knight of Pentacles again. This is someone who definitely, they're still hopeful. They're still hoping. They're still invested. But how they feel is they're in grief, but they're holding on to this. They see you as valuable. They still want this with you. And with the Knight, oh my gosh, the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups, this is someone who really does want to come in and say they're sorry. They want to come in and apologize to you. They're very unhappy about the way things are, and they want to be happy with you. Universe, what is this Page of Wands in the recent past? So in the recent past, there was some kind of a relationship with the two of you. And they were happy. They felt very happy. They felt full of hope. They felt full of passion, drive. They were very excited about the future, plans for the future. It just made them very, very happy in the moment to be with you. And it made them want to give up. Oh gosh, here it is again. It made them want to give up on this other person, on this other party. But with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse here, I almost feel like if they gave up, there's something about perhaps public image that if they gave up on this person, maybe they could even lose work. What they really want, though, is they want to tell you. I feel like maybe also there could have been some pressure for them to tell this person about you. Universe, is there anything else for this Page of Wands? I'm just really feeling like this. In the recent past, there was just all this joy and excitement about the future. And this person is really missing that. Yeah, they're unhappy right now. They're really unhappy that they feel like they've lost you. I'm sensing this is someone with whom they're in a bit of a pause. Yeah. And I feel like this is causing them to kind of revert into some very, yeah, it's made them feel very insecure. Because I'm feeling it's like they really want you. And it almost feels like an energy of somebody who has a hard time admitting that how important you are to them, because they like to be in control, is what I'm sensing. Because with this moon, it's like this, they really care for you and they really want to be with you. Like, it's deep. And so feeling like the loss of that, or the loss of this thing with you, is like causing them to really behave in some negative, toxic ways. We have the Knight, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups in the reverse. So manipulative, cold, controlling behavior is what, and I almost feel like this person is learning about themselves. They're seeing behaviors in themselves come out with you that maybe they weren't able to fully see when they were with other people, but they're seeing it now with you. They're seeing their own tendencies. Yeah, it's like you are this high priestess who's bringing them into a place of being able to perceive with more depth the things that they were previously blocking out in their own subconscious, in their own behaviors. And it could be a bit alarming for them. It could be a bit like, oh my God, like, what is this justice in the conscious mind space, universe? So this is someone who definitely, they know the truth and they want to speak the truth, but I also, they know that they've messed up, but I'm also feeling like this sword, even though it is the truth, it's truth, it's also someone who is very defensive. They are very guarded. So it's like, even though they know, it's almost somebody who has a real major problem admitting that they are genuinely wrong, like in an emotional way. It almost feels like they have the ability to admit it verbally or intellectually, but actually admitting emotionally that they were wrong to someone, and then feeling safe enough to hope that that person is going to treat them with mercy, is something that they kind of don't really have. Universe, is there anything else for this justice in the conscious mind space? Yeah, they're very guarded. So they guard themselves from, they guard themselves against love. I would say that they even cause chaos as a way of guarding their ego, because they're so, it's almost like I'm sensing that this is someone who grew up not being shown a lot of mercy, perhaps by a caretaker. And so they have a really hard time attempting to actually emotionally trust a partner in their adulthood. So they will actually even create tower moments rather than show vulnerability. It almost feels like creating a tornado, a whirlwind, just to mask the reality of their feelings and to protect themselves from being emotionally vulnerable. It almost feels like this person has such strong feelings for you that they have a hard time dealing with it. Like, they have a hard time really facing it. It's almost like they're realizing that there's this level of love that you can have that they've never had before, and that they've been wasting their time up until now. And that makes them feel tormented, when they realize how blind they've been and what they've settled for up until now. And it's almost like, rather than facing that torment, they block out, they try to deny the reality of what the way they feel for you brings out in them. So as to not have to feel the torment and to go back into that sort of, tepid pool of complacency. So, universe, what is this queen? Is there anything for this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? I'm definitely feeling like this could be a long-term partner that this person has been connected to for a long time. And it's like they are seeing these massive failings in this person that they'd never realized were there before, when when this person is sort of compared to you. What is this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse to the Hierophant? I also want to say too, I definitely sense that what I was just speaking about, that could very much be about a mother figure in this person's life, because I saw the Empress in the reverse. So it could definitely be a negative mother relationship in this person's life. So what is this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? So this, with the Magician here, this is someone who's trying to think their way around the situation with this other committed relationship. And they're thinking to themselves, I'm going to think my way through this. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to find a way. When really it feels like what they don't want to do is just face the reality of the situation of like having to kind of do something that's not emotionally easy, which is talking to this person about the reality. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I feel like that's what this really is this is someone who knows that they need to just do the dirty work of talking to this person, and face the emotional hurt of maybe being the bad guy. Maybe this is someone who has a real hero complex, who wants to be the hero for women, and that's great. But I feel like, yeah, it feels like this is someone who's kind of like thinking, I can find a way, and when the reality is they just need to buckle down and do something hard, which is to talk to this person and face their disappointment. Yeah, it's like they're placing themselves in a mental prison that really doesn't exist. It's like they don't want to have to face the reality that they really aren't bound in this relationship or in this situation. They do have an option, but they just don't want to do it, you know, because the thought makes them feel guilty. Or again, this feels like somebody who's a strong person, but who there's some real bondages. And I would say that it's very possible that this relationship that they're in with this other person has hooked them in relationship to this potential possible mother bondages. And that this person support, either exploits that pain in relationship to mother and having a mother who was extremely hard on them, or comforts them in relationship. There's some kind of dynamic of interacting with that pain and hurt from the mother, that this person, it's like they know that if they hurt this person, that person is going to provoke that pain, that shame, or that whatever it was that was inflicted by the mother. Yeah, and so they're like, it's this like putting it off, pretending like it's not really happening, because the thought of doing it is just so heavy and scary. Yeah, they just feel like it's too much for them to do. With the Death card in the reverse, they just feel like, I just can't. It's something bigger than I can handle. This also could be something where there's a death involved. Maybe this person is sick and they are caring for them, and in their final years or something like that. But yeah, there's love and there's hope here. Oh, again, here you are with this. Oh, there you are with this hermit, with this high priestess. There's light and there's love, and they see this chance with you, and they're so tormented by the reality that is being shown to their mind and to their heart of what they could lose out on. Yeah, 10 of Cups in the reverse. But it requires them facing something that will provoke the traumas of perhaps having a parent that was maybe a mother that was perhaps narcissistically abusive. And so essentially what I feel like this person